For the second of the double header here in the Secours Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship. Already we've seen Adair beat South Liberties, a comfortable 422 to 213 victory for Brian Foley's Adair side. The second game now we have Doon and Kilmallock. Matt O'Callaghan again from the Weekly Observer Vale Star joins me in commentary. Matt, a win for Kilmallock last week, 5-point win over Adair, but Doon of course lost out to Patrickswell, and significant changes in the Doon team we'll get to in a few moments, but it's a must-win game for Doon.
It is. I suppose it's just the second game of the competition, but it certainly is a must-win game for them. They lost the first time out against Patrickswell last weekend, and they're down a number of players. We knew that they were going to be down Richie English and Dara Stapleton, but we have learned since we came here today that they've suffered another double blow in that Owen McNamara is not starting and has been replaced by his brother Cahill. And just there in the warm-up we have discovered that centre half-back Mikey O'Brien has cried off, and he's being replaced by Patrick Cummins. So they're already down 4 of their front line team. So you just wonder what type of response are we going to get from Doon. They lost very heavily in the first round last year, but they bounced back, and sometimes when you're first faced with adversity and this level of adversity, it sometimes galvanises those that are on the field. Now, having lost definitely heavyweights like Owen McNamara, Richie English, Mikey O'Brien, and still be able to call on Dara O'Donovan, Michael Ryan, Dinny Maloney, Josh Ryan, Barry Murphy, Pat Ryan, Dean Coleman, Jack Ryan, still an awful lot of quality in that Doon team. And I suppose we actually alluded to it in the county final. You will recall when they beat Napirshick in the under-21 final, that they were where they were. Those two clubs were where they were because of the amount of work that they put in at underage level. And Doon certainly, they're putting in so much work, 5 under-21 finals in a row, that they must have a certain reservoir of reserve talent that will be able to step up. Now, they have very, very big shoes to fill. Richie English was absolutely massive. He was a massive presence as their captain last year. He's one of the leaders on the field. Mikey O'Brien, first year at centre-back last year, really settled into the position and made the position his own. It'll be interesting to see how they set out 1 to 15. But turning to Kilmallock, Kilmallock are lining out, we understand that the same as that they lined out last weekend, although there seems to be conflicting reports as to whether Gavin O'Mahony is starting or not. No, definitely he's not starting. He's going into the dugout here beside us. So that means that we have, for the second week in a row, we're going to have a partnership of Robbie Handley and Dan Joy, and Benny Burke has slotted into the defence, and I'm just trying to see where is he slotting in. It would appear to me he's slotting in at left full back, and Aaron Costello has gone to full back.
We're underway here in Bruff for the second game of this doubleheader. It's Kevin O'Donnell in possession for Kilmallock down that far side. O'Donnell, a rampaging run down the right hand side, looks for Dan Joy. It's a good interception. It's Doon in possession, ball played in long. Should be mopped up though by Philip O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin has it for Kilmallock. We'll give you a full rundown of both teams as soon as we have a break in play here in Bruff. What's over on that far side is Dan Joy looking to win possession, but it's going to be Mark O'Loughlin with possession inside to brother Philip. Of course, 3 O'Loughlin's on this Kilmallock starting team this evening. Poor ball by Philip, and it's number 20 for Doon, and it's Ed Kiley who's come in to the Doon side. That's a shock for us because we hadn't done it, but it's Josh Ryan's shot, and it's just tailed to the right and wide. Eddie Kiley's in at right half back for Doon. We're going to see how that rejigs their team in a moment or two. We'll get Matt O'Callaghan on that one fairly quickly. It's a wide starting off. Now it's Dean Coleman. Chance early on here. Barry Murphy, what will he do? It's on his right hand side. He's going to come back onto his left. Has he been fouled? Referee Jason O'Mahony says no. And Kilmallock come away. A hint of a goal chance early on here for Doon. Just past the minute mark. And it's Philip O'Loughlin now with this low ball down, looking for Oisin O'Reilly. O'Reilly has it for Kilmallock. Good step away from his man there, and that's Tommy Hayes. It's Oisin O'Reilly with the shot. That's just gone to the right as well. Just gone to the right and wide, I should say. And it's a wide apiece early doors here, Matt.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the Doon line out is here. It would appear to me that it's Eddie Kiley that has come in rather than Patrick Cummins. Now, the indication from the Doon connections before the game was that Patrick Cummins was coming in, but it certainly isn't Patrick Cummins. It's Eddie Kiley that's there, and it looks as if Denny Maloney is slotting into centre half back. But if you give me a minute, I'll just check it out.
We'll be back to Matt O'Callaghan in a moment. Philip O'Loughlin now with this sideline ball for Kilmallock. It's a fine cut from Philip O'Loughlin. It's gone out over the sideline. We'll take that opportunity now to give you the two teams. Doon have Colin McNamara in goals. Full back line for Cormac Ryan, Jack Cummins and Stephen Ryan. Half back line looks to be Ed Kiley slotting in at right half back with Dennis Maloney and Tommy Hayes either side of him, in the half back line as well. Dara O'Donovan and Michael Ryan in midfield. Josh Ryan, Barry Murphy and John Hayes in the half forward line with a full forward line of Dean Coleman, Pat Ryan and Jack Ryan. And it's Dennis Maloney now, Denny Maloney with possession, unable to find Dara O'Donovan with the hand pass. We'll give you a rundown of the Kilmallock team. As Matt O'Callaghan mentioned, unchanged from the victory over there last week. It's Barry Hennessy in goals, full backline of Mark O'Loughlin. Dan Joy is listed as number 3, but he's not playing there. He's out in the middle of the midfield with Aaron Costello and Benny Burke in that full backline. It's a long ball down by Denny Maloney in the meantime. It's gone out over the sideline again. Kevin O'Donnell, Paddy O'Loughlin and Philip O'Loughlin in the half back line for Kilmallock with Dan Joy and Robbie Hanley in midfield. Jake Mulcahy, Mike Houlihan and Robbie Egan in the half forward line. A full forward line on the Kilmallock side. Oisin O'Reilly, Paddy O'Brien and Graham Mulcahy. It's going to be a sideline ball here that Dara O'Donovan's going to take here for Doon. Dara O'Donovan to take. Donovan, of course, well capable of scoring this one. It's a fine cut from Dara O'Donovan. That's the opening score of this evening's game here. Doon with first blood here. 1 point to no score over Kilmallock. And Matt, no surprise to see Dara O'Donovan slap that one over.
No, and the conditions were absolutely perfect. The distance was absolutely perfect. So, and it was a trademark. It was a trademark Dara O'Donovan effort. And I suppose, early doors for Doon, and I suppose the start they will have wanted. There's nothing like getting off the mark early.
So Donovan looking for Pat Ryan from that one. Dean Coleman's done well to dispossess Mark O'Loughlin, but it's a temporary one, and it's going to be a free out for Kilmallock. Paddy O'Loughlin here for Kilmallock. O'Loughlin now looking for some movement from his inside forwards. It's a long delivery from Paddy O'Loughlin straight down on top. It's Cormac Ryan gets a flick away, and it's well intercepted then from Tommy Hayes coming away with the ball for Doon. Hayes does well to get the ball out of the fence, and a low ball up to Josh Ryan. Ryan now in possession, faced by Philip O'Loughlin, but Ryan gets a great ball looking for Dean Coleman under pressure from Benny Burke. The ball's going to beat Dean Coleman though, and it's gone out over the sideline.
What the Doon line out is Cathal Mack is in goal, the full back line of Cormac Ryan, Tommy Hayes and Stephen Ryan. The half back line is Eddie Kiley, Denny Maloney at centre back and Patrick Cummins at left half back. At midfield there's Dara O'Donovan and John Hayes. The half forward line is Josh Ryan, Barry Murphy and Jack Ryan. The full forward line is Dean Coleman, Pat Ryan and Michael Ryan.
It's Dean Coleman with that shot after an excellent delivery downfield. And it's a great score for Doon. Fast start from this Doon side, of course, looking to get their first win of the championship. 2 points to nil lead. Early doors against Kilmallock. Just coming up to 6 minutes played. Barry Hennessy to get us back underway with his puck out. Hennessy goes long over to that far side, looking for the run of Oisin O'Reilly. It's going to be O'Reilly, gets to it first. Flicks the ball back. Looking for Robbie Egan. It's Egan that has, in fact, it's Kevin O'Donnell. It's a low ball from Kevin O'Donnell to Jake Mulcahy. Chance for Jake Mulcahy, and that one's gone over the bar. Kilmallock on the board now. Well worked score from the Ballbeck on that occasion, and it's the point for Jake Mulcahy.
Yeah, it was simplicity. He just picked out Jake Mulcahy in a good position, and Jake Mulcahy from that distance and from that angle was never going to miss.
Good work from Aaron Costello to dispossess Pat Ryan. And Doon looking for a free, but either way it's Barry Murphy in possession. Murphy has Pat Ryan over on the sideline. Ryan with a shooting chance. Referee Jason O'Mahony's playing advantage. Pat Ryan doesn't need it. An excellent score from the Doon number 14. But there's going to be a talking to for Philip O'Loughlin here after that challenge on Barry Murphy. But Matt O'Callaghan, a fantastic score from Pat Ryan.
Yeah, and that's what we were saying. You know, that some of the heavyweights were missing from the start, but there's still a lot of heavyweights on the field, and Pat Ryan would certainly be one of those. And it's a yellow card early on here for Philip O'Loughlin for that altercation with Barry Murphy. Actually, it's Barry Murphy is down, but he's okay. And he's fit to resume. 3 points to 1 for Doon. I think, you know, on the balance of the opening exchanges, they're worthy of that lead.
Indeed they are. 3 points to 1 as Philip O'Loughlin goes racing away. He's gone low as Barry Hennessy, looking for Robbie Hanley. Hanley under severe pressure from a couple of the Doon players, but Hanley has possession. Switched over to that far side for Kevin O'Donnell. A good touch from Kevin O'Donnell. 2 good touches from O'Donnell indeed. Keep that ball in play, but ferocious work from Jack Ryan in putting him under pressure. Kilmallock aren't going to get anything easy today by the looks of things. Doon are hunting in packs here in the early stages, but it's Benny Burke gets this one low away to Robbie Hanley. Hanley's touch isn't brilliant, but as Paddy O'Brien wins it, and O'Brien plays this one, and Tommy Hayes come to it. It comes to Jake Mulcahy. Chance for Graham Mulcahy. First goal chance of the day. Brilliant work from Cathal McNamara. He was out off his line in a flash, and that's excellent work from Cathal McNamara in for his brother Owen today. And Josh Ryan looking to win this. It's going to fall to Philip O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin now for Kilmallock. Fouled by John Hayes on that occasion. It's going to be a free to Kilmallock. Hayes with the foul. And Kilmallock now have a chance to get rid of this one. Matt, we're seeing a serious upward curve in intensity in the game we saw earlier.
Hot sun still beaming down there. That's going to take its toll, certainly on the work rate and the intensity. But the intensity we have seen in almost this opening 10 minutes has been absolutely immense. Ball
in from Paddy O'Loughlin. So the referee from Kildimo, Pallaskenry, taking none straight down the middle to Robbie Hanley with time and space. Now does Hanley. Plays this one out to this right hand side. Graham Mulcahy on the run there. He's going to be faced by Stephen Ryan. Mulcahy jinks back onto his left hand side as Mulcahy shooting opportunity for the Kilmallock number 15, and that's an excellent score, one we've come to expect from Graham Mulcahy. But Matt, it's trademarked a little jink onto his left hand side, and from anywhere within 45 metres on that left hand side Mulcahy usually puts it over.
Yeah, and the
stages here. 3 points to 2 in favour of Doon here. Just over 10 minutes gone. Colin McNamara is going to restart play here with this free. Just 5 or 6 metres outside his 21. It's a fine strike from Colin McNamara. Straight down looking for Dean Coleman. Coleman and his marker on that occasion. Benny Burke missing it. Pat Ryan looking to win it for Doon here, but it's going to be Kilmallock coming away with it. Paddy O'Loughlin looking to win it, but Dean Coleman's away again, and Coleman's through and goal. Chance! He was unable to get the ball up from his early and into his hand, and Kilmallock tried to work this one away. It's Aaron Costello with the final clearance. Well blocked by John Hayes, but Kevin O'Donnell has it now for Kilmallock, and O'Donnell on the run. Flicks it short to Jake Mulcahy over on that far side. Mulcahy already has 1 point to his name here. Both Mulcahy brothers on the score sheet for Kilmallock straight away. Low ball eventually in by Oisin O'Reilly. It's well mopped up by Tommy Hayes on that occasion. And Hayes launches one over to this near side, but there's no player for Doon within 20 metres of that one, and Philip O'Loughlin has all the time in the world before he's chased down by Josh Ryan. It's not the best of deliveries by O'Loughlin. Tommy Hayes mops this one up. Micheál Ryan now for Doon. Ryan gets the flick away to Denny Maloney. Maloney will look to pick someone out with this one. Left-handed delivery. It's long and it's in the direction of Pat Ryan. Very closely marked by Aaron Costello, but Ryan has the ball in his hand, and that usually spells danger for an opposition defence. Costello does well. Ball comes to Josh Ryan. Ryan loses it. It's Costello again. The hand pass. He gets away with that one. Wasn't great. Micheál Ryan couldn't intercept, and Robbie Hanley plays it long. Looking for Graham Mulcahy again. He's got Michael Houlihan on his outside, but Mulcahy looks to go for goal. Mulcahy takes a step back out. Has to put the ball onto the ground. He caught it twice, and it's going to be a free out for Doon. Advantage played. Was Patrick Cummins now for Doon. Faced by Paddy O'Brien. Referee Jason O'Mahony. Advantage doesn't accrue, but Matt, it's breathless stuff here in the opening 12 or so minutes.
Yeah, and I would suspect that at this point that the happier of the two benches have to be Doon, because we spoke about the possibility of a galvanising effect. We spoke about the possibility of a backlash after losing last week. Certainly in the first 12 minutes we've got it all, and we just wonder can they sustain it, but they are working extremely hard.
Good ball, long ball by Cathal McNamara. Wasn't caught by Aaron Costello, but Benny Burke was there to mop up for Kilmallock. It's Kevin O'Donnell now in possession. O'Donnell's going to go long and cross field with this one, looking for Hurling. Robbie Egan's on the run. Hurling flicks it down, looking for someone. Eventually it comes to Graham Mulcahy. Mulcahy inside to Hurling. Chance here for Kilmallock. Good work from Patrick Cummins though. He dispossesses Hurling, and it's Denny Maloney now finds Josh Ryan right in front of us in the commentary position here in Bruff. Ryan crossfield, diagonal ball, looking for Pat Ryan. Well, brilliantly defended by Aaron Costello. We mentioned him plenty of times in commentary last week, Matt. Some excellent defending from Costello there.
Yeah, that was, and he has slotted into full back. He's the type of player that can slot in any position in the full back line. But I suppose if you have the suite of skills that he has and the confidence that he has, you can do that. That's an excellent point for Doon.
Micheál Ryan with the point for Doon, the Doon number 9. Excellent score from him. Set up by his midfield partner, Darragh O'Donovan. It's going to be a break and play with Dean Coleman down. We'll get back to Matt O'Callaghan in a minute, but it's 4 points to 2 in favour of Doon. Excellent opening 14 minutes now here in Bruff. Of course, this game brought to you live and exclusively on Limerick GA TV. The second round of the Bon Secours Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship. We've a cracker, Matt.
Yeah, certainly going on the first, and we're nearly halfway through the first half. This is a fantastic game, and there's a measurable increase in intensity than there was in the first game, and certainly Doon management, as I mentioned a while ago, will be absolutely delighted with the response that they have got so far.
Barry Hennessy to restart play here. Hennessy coming close to us. A strike from long range. It's an excellent strike from Robbie. Looks to be Kilmallock.
When he was away down under for a year.
Ball back inside. Does for Darragh O'Donovan on that occasion. It's Paddy O'Brien now for Kilmallock. O'Brien shooting chance maybe. He opts to go into Hurling. Hurling has gotten away for his man Cormac Ryan. As Michael Hurling with a shooting chance. Hurling well capable of putting this one over, but good pressure from Cormac Ryan on that occasion forces Hurling to go to the right and wide. And we're going to have a restart here with Cathal McNamara, Matt.
Cormac Ryan is the man that was playing at centre half forward for Limerick minors last year, and did he get 4 or 5 goals in the course of the campaign, which was very impressive haul. But Doon have turned him into a corner back. We saw in the county final how impressive he was. He was one of the standout players in the county under 21 final, and he has started very brightly here at this level. He appears not to be out of his depth either. The guy is only 18 years of age. Excellent work from Cormac Ryan there, but it's Oisin O'Reilly now for Kilmallock over in that far corner. Plays the ball back. Excellent touch, Jake Mulcahy. Mulcahy trying to fashion a shooting chance. He did. And it's just gone to the right and wide though. Another wide for Kilmallock. Good pressure from the Doon defence, it has to be said. And Cathal McNamara will restart play here. We've just coming up to 17 minutes played. It's a low one into Micheál Ryan. Ryan now flicks it, that's all you could call it, up to Barry Murphy. Murphy, he has the legs on Paddy O'Loughlin by the looks of things there. There's Barry Murphy, right-handed shot for Barry Murphy. And that's an excellent score from the Limerick Inter-County star Barry Murphy. Brilliantly worked with Matt on that occasion. Low one out to Micheál Ryan. Ryan with the flick. Murphy took on Paddy O'Loughlin, had the pace to beat him. Yeah, had the pace to beat him. Created the space for himself, got his shot in. And Barry Murphy is invariably extremely accurate in those type of situations. It's Doon leading 5-3, but it's Robbie Egan with Kilmallock here with the shot. And it's Robbie Egan with his second point of the evening. Tit for tat at the moment here in Bruff. It's Doon 5 points to Doon 5 points, Kilmallock 4 points. Just 17 and a half minutes played here. Sharp puck out to Stephen Ryan from Cathal McNamara up to Eddie Kiley. Kiley switches play in the hope of finding Jack Ryan on that occasion for Doon. It's Jack Ryan with it. Jack Ryan with the shot. He leaves the ball off to Patrick Cummins, and Patrick Cummins with an excellent score from Doon's point of view. Matt O'Callaghan, we're seeing an outrageous
level of consistency with shooting so far here from Doon.
Yeah, absolutely tremendous. Actually, from both sides, and the Patrick Cummins was coming up there and ready for the offload. The timing of the offload was perfect. The execution and the finish was clinical.
Well, it was good work from Benny Burke there on that far side, but the hook was put in, and it's Doon now coming away with the ball. It's Barry Murphy that got that hook in. It was Murphy with the hand pass there as well, but away comes Robbie Hanley. Stopped again by Barry Murphy. Bit of a scrum developing. It's pulled on by a Kilmallock player. Micheál Ryan's there to mop up for Doon. Long delivery then. It's looking for Pat Ryan. Pat Ryan. Good work from Philip O'Loughlin to break it for his brother Mark. Pat Ryan then. Good work from Mark O'Loughlin. Under pressure from Ryan. O'Loughlin's going to go along with this. Long straight down to the left hand side. Looking for Oisin O'Reilly. Well capable of causing danger. Here's O'Reilly, and he's got away from Stephen Ryan. Oisin O'Reilly on the run. O'Reilly with the shot, and it's O'Reilly with the goal. Sensational finish from Oisin O'Reilly, Matt.
Trademark finish. That's Oisin O'Reilly. The pace he has, and like he was on the run, struck it on the run. Cathal McNamara straight across. Cathal McNamara again. I remind you, as a goalkeeper, you probably know, straight across, unstoppable.
Yeah, you have no hope in them situations, and it's Kilmallock into the lead now. Kilmallock leading Doon 1-4 to 6 points. 19 minutes played of this first half, I should say. Referee Jason O'Mahony is having a word with Philip O'Loughlin and Pat Ryan. Something happened off the ball here. Of course, Philip O'Loughlin's already been shown a yellow card, and Jason O'Mahony now talking to Pat Ryan more strenuously than he is Philip O'Loughlin. Eventually has a word here, but Jason O'Mahony having absolutely none of it, Matt.
I'm just wondering that goal and the firepower that's in the Kilmallock full forward line. Although they're playing very far out from goal, if you look down there, you've got Micheál Houlihan, you've got Graham Mulcahy in there, you've got Oisin O'Reilly. Why Kilmallock are not walking the ball into the danger area much quicker?
It's Dean Coleman with this effort from Doon. It'll be a fantastic response for Doon, but it's like underway here. It's Paddy O'Brien looking to win this for Kilmallock. Ball breaks though. Robbie Egan and John Hayes there, and it's Hayes that comes away with it for Doon. Hayes straight up the middle to Dean Coleman. He switches this to Barry Murphy. Barry Murphy has Pat Ryan on his outside. It's a poor pass from Pat Ryan. There was a goal in the offing for Doon. If the ball had gone to hand there, Matt, with Josh Ryan inside on the overlap, there was a 2-for-1. If that had gone to hand.
Yeah, but in fairness to Matt Ryan, I think it was overcooked. He was on a loser right from the start there, and his only hope was to try to stop it getting over the line, and there was too much space in it for that.
Yeah, and it's Kilmallock back in possession with Mark O'Loughlin here. He's looking for his brother Philip. He's under pressure though. It's great work from Pat Ryan from Doon. His ball's blocked down, and here comes Darragh O'Donovan. O'Donovan's hooked. Mark O'Loughlin into for Kilmallock. Scrum developing once again. Neither side able to get this ball out. Referee Jason Mahoney is taking a sensible option to throw the ball in on that occasion. It's going to be play restarting with a throw in, as I said. And it's going to be Jason Mahoney not taking any chances here. He's going to throw the ball in. Just waiting to see who lines up for either side. It's Josh Ryan against Robbie Hanley. No rush from Jason O'Mahony to throw this one in. Ball's in eventually, and it's Dan Joy looking to win, but Micheál Ryan now has it for Doon. He's got Ed Kiley inside. Ed Kiley has Denny Maloney. Maloney capable of popping this one over if he chooses to. Decides to go low to Dean Coleman. Good touch by Coleman to control. He's surely fouled by Benny Burke. Referee says no. Should be a chance for Barry Murphy. Murphy's not going to miss then. Some excellent work from Dean Coleman. We're all square again.
Yeah, excellent ball retention there under pressure by Doon, and they were patient. They didn't rush it. Barry Murphy got the chance and executed it.
22 minutes played here in Bruff in the Secours Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship. Round 2 tie between Kilmallock and Doon. And it's 7 points to Doon, 1-4 to Kilmallock. All square here. Cracking contest so far in the opening 22 minutes, I should say. And Doon now struggling, and it's Tommy Hayes does well eventually to get the ball away to Denny Maloney. Maloney goes high and long with this one. Looking for Josh Ryan. Ryan under severe pressure from Mark O'Loughlin. Lauren Costello mopping up behind. Costello with the hand pass to Paddy O'Loughlin. Good flick from Paddy O'Loughlin. Good pressure though from Micheál Ryan, and Doon have men in numbers here. Ryan opposite popped this one over the bar, puts Doon back into the lead. There may have been a goal opportunity if they'd moved it, Matt, but Ryan takes the right option.
Yeah, I think he took the right option because, like, we were talking about the response that Adair had to the goals. You have to admire the response that Doon have made to the Kilmallock goal, because you know, and they're after getting 2 points, they're after reclaiming the lead, and suddenly on the balance of play, it's nothing more than they deserve.
It's Denny Maloney again. He's been very prominent at centre back, under pressure from Jake Mulcahy. Mulcahy gets the flick in, but Maloney gets the hand pass away to Josh Ryan. Ryan with the shooting chance, and it's tailed to the left and wide. Good work again from Doon on that occasion, but Ryan unable to find a finishing touch, and Micheál Ryan is down on the Doon side, and Matt will give us a chance to take just a bit of a breath.
Yeah, and I suppose it's something that the players will welcome out there as well, because it's been hectic. It's been played at a frantic pace, and they haven't eased off since the start, and they're 25 minutes out there, and it is actually, even at this late stage of the afternoon, it's searing heat out there, and it's energy sapping. But credit to Doon and Kilmallock, they are serving up a contest, and by any standard, there is a very, very big crowd here, and they must have known what to expect, because certainly they're not disappointed with what they're seeing. And we spoke about that. You know, I say it again: the backlash from Doon, the galvanising of Doon in the circumstances, and we wondered after 10 minutes how long would it last. It's lasting, and it's being played out in front of us.
And that's another score for Doon. It's Jack Ryan. They've responded brilliantly to the concession of that goal. It's another point for Doon. Jack Ryan's first of this evening. 9 points to 1-4 they lead with 25 minutes of this first half played. Excellent so far from Doon. Excellent conditions, as Matt O'Callaghan mentioned. The big crowd that has flocked to Bruff this evening certainly got value for money in this game. Long ball delivered by Mark O'Loughlin, brilliantly batted down by Ed Kiley, and it's Patrick Cummins plays this one down the line. Mark O'Loughlin's out in front of Pat Ryan. It's O'Loughlin plays it into the middle, into Jake Mulcahy. Mulcahy now plays it out to Paddy O'Brien on this side. O'Brien switches play against a great pass from Paddy O'Brien to Micheál Houlihan. Houlihan plays it low. It's just not gone to hand. Ed Kiley up against Robbie Egan there. It's a good shoulder by Eddie Kiley. Kiley now with all the time in the world to clear this one. Clears it long, but there's no Doon player out in front. Pat Ryan eventually gets out to Mark O'Loughlin, but it's O'Loughlin does well and passes it to Paddy. Low pass from Paddy to Dan Joy into Paddy O'Brien. O'Brien tries to flick it past Darragh O'Donovan. You're not going to fool Darragh O'Donovan that easy. O'Donovan trying to flick it up the line under pressure from 3 Kilmallock players. Dan Joy has it now for Kilmallock. Good pressure from John Hayes, but it's going to be a free to Kilmallock, and it's going to be a free for a foul on Philip O'Loughlin. Paddy O'Brien to take this one, Matt, but it's fiery again.
It's fiery, and I mentioned a while ago why Kilmallock are not delivering the ball into the full forward line. The more hands you try to work the ball through, the greater chance there is of being turned over and losing it. They tried to work it down through the hands, they got turned over. They tried to work it back up through the hands, they were turned over. And all right, they have a free now, but they saw the purchase they got out of the long delivery to Oisin O'Reilly at the time. So we have a long delivery from Paddy O'Loughlin here now.
Indeed we do. It's a fine strike from Paddy O'Loughlin. It's going to drop. It's a great catch by Cathal McNamara just under his crossbar. Very difficult ball to catch no matter what the conditions. And Patrick Cummins works this ball to Micheál Ryan. Left-handed, plays this one, looking for Pat Ryan. O'Donnell, and we mentioned about a trademark goal for Oisin O'Reilly a while ago, Matt. That's a trademark point for Kevin O'Donnell. We're all square again.
Yeah, Kevin O'Donnell is one of the five for Doon to take a half.
Josh Ryan, I should say, still has the shooting chance, and Josh Ryan puts that one straight over the black spot, as they say. It's another score for Doon.
It was a free to
the ball away again. They're back up to a 2-point lead here in. Philip O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin plays this one long, but there's no Doon no Kilmallock player within anywhere near that, and it's played downfield by Cormac Ryan. Ryan, it's a poor enough delivery from him. Well, and controlled by Benny Byrne. Joy now for Kilmallock. Auckland's head under pressure now from Dan Joy, but Josh Ryan has it. He's looking for help in it. He's got it from Barry Murphy. Murphy steps back, loses decision for him. Paddy O'Brien now for Kilmallock. Low ball. O'Callaghan.
Nice and then hard working the Doon is.
And Denny Maloney plays this one down, looking for Jack Ryan. Good touch from Ryan, under pressure from Kevin O'Donnell. Ryan plays this one low into Pat. 5 Doon leading. Paddy O'Loughlin.
Got by Micheál Houlihan, but it was well worked up with the half and everything. That Doon will be very warm out there. It's very energy sapping out there, but like they will have to come out, and both sides will probably, this game is really in the melting pot. If anyone was coming here with the notion that it was going to be a gimme for Kilmallock because of the troubles in Doon, so far they have been gravely mistaken, and like the loss of Owen McNamara, even though Cahill has made an absolutely fantastic save there, and Mikey O'Brien coming as it did when they arrived here at the ground, like was bound to cause major disruption, and but look, they've settled in. Every one of them have worked their socks off. They've worked their socks off for the cause of the red jersey, and I can see the Kilmallock backroom team now. They're slow about going in. I think they have quite a bit to chew on in the second half, because Doon are going nowhere easily.
Half time here in Bruff in the Bon Secours Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Round 2 clash. It's Doon that hold a slight edge going into the second half. They lead Kilmallock 10 points to 1-6. 1 point in it. Join us shortly for the second half.